Hi there, it's Unicorn, and today I'm going to talk about my feminism literature reading plan. And this video is highly inspired by a series of videos that Olive did on her channel, A Book Olive, talking about her young professional TBR. And she has a pile of books that she read one per month to help her to improve her career goal. And I think this is such a great idea to help me to learn something that I truly care for. So I have 6 books for the rest of the year, which I'm going to read one per month. And I'm going to talk about them in the order of the month that I will be reading them. So if you want to tag along, just leave a comment down below and let me know at any time. So without further ado, let's dive into the feminism books that I want to read. First of all, in July, I'm going to read Feminism Theory From Margin to Center by Bell Hooks. I read Bell Hooks' another book, Feminism is for Everybody, last year, and I learned so much. She talked about from the history of feminism to the colonization of feminism because of the globalization. So I have learned a lot, and she mentioned this book of hers a lot in her other books. So I just thought I will read her books. And by the title of this book, I'm imagining that I can learn her thoughts systematically because it is called Feminism Theory. The second book on the list was Sister Outsider by Audre Lorde. This is a book that is kind of classic, and I know that the author was a profound poet and also profound activist on the topic of feminism, so I really want to read, and this will be the book for August. And following in September, I have We Were Feminists Once by Andy Zessler, and this is a fairly newer book compared to some other classics in this pile, and this was published in 2017, I believe. So it has a lot of newer feminism issues caused by this digital era, and also in this book it's talking about not only the newer problem but also the older problems that has not been solved yet. So I'm really excited to dive into this book and compare the different things happened in different time period, or the same thing happened in different time period, which is sadly a lot of things still happened today. And this will be the book for September. And I want to say that I picked up this book on my trips to Seattle, and I did a video about 3 bookshops that I visited in Seattle, and I will link that video down below. And I really love this video, so I think you may want to check it out. Next, in October, I have Asking for It, The Alarming Rise of Rape Culture and What We Can Do About It by Kate Harden. This is a book that I got a while back, and when there was a case happened in China and in the US, because there's a very successful Chinese businessman. On his trip to the US, he raped a Chinese student who studied in the university in the US. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories about why the girl was seduced the businessman, and also why the businessman was innocent in some way, and I just got shocked by the response from the public. And I have some friends that I know in person discuss things like that with me, and they truly believe some of the conspiracy theories. That leaves me really astonished, because I didn't realize that friends of mine thinking about ways that's so different from me, and we had some long discussions about that case. Well, some of my friends, they changed their ideas, and not all of my friends are thinking the same as them, so it's not saying that I don't have people that agree with the same opinion as mine. However, some of the people who talk about me with this issue holding different opinions, they changed part of their ideas in the end because of our discussion, but there's still friends who believes in those conspiracy theories that I just couldn't understand. And I think rape culture is, as the title suggests, alarming rise of rape culture. So I want to read more about it, so in the future if I have to have discussion with the people that I know or even people I don't know, I can have some more ideas and maybe try to convince them more. Second to the last, in November, I have Gender Trouble, Feminism and the Subversion of Identity by Judith Butler. This is another classic on this list, talking about queer theory, gender study, and politics in sexuality in public culture. It's also talking about performativity theory, which is a thing that I don't read enough, so I'm really curious to see what Judith Butler has to tell us. Also, I saw this book on Emily Kate's channel. Emily is a person that I trust her opinion on a lot of things, especially gender study, because I believe this is her major in university or in graduate school. So, and also I will link her channel down below. So I'm really looking forward to this Gender Trouble book. Last book on this list was called Feminism for the 99%, a Manifesto. This is a book that is the newest on this list because it's published this year. The book holds the idea of offering an alternative option of the 1% feminism, which is kind of an elite group of thinking and talking about what the other 99% of feminism can do. And by the 1%, in the introduction, the book specifically pointed out the Lean In book by Sarah Sandberg. Personally, I actually don't think Lean In was a bad book on encouraging more people to take more steps on their career. So I'm really curious about what this book is going to say and why it is specifically pointed that it is against the lean-in feminism. And that's all the 6 books that I'm going to read in the rest of the year for my feminism reading plan. And like I mentioned before, if you want to read any of the books with me together, just let me know in the comment section down below. Or you can read it by your own and we can discuss it after I post my thoughts of each books in each month. And that's it. Don't forget to say hi in the comment section down below. And also, if you have read any of the books or you have any recommendations about books that you think I should check out, just let me know also. And I hope you're happy reading and have a wonderful time. I'll see you in my next bookish video. Bye!